I just I was sitting there in class. I was teaching at the time. My boys were doing a silent test, so that's all right. Um, and I just thought, man, I've been here for 10 years, at the highest level of women's rugby in the world, and I'm still doing this just to live. I did the post and then I went straight to training actually. So it
Ah,
was a couple hours later, I checked my phone and I was just like, what has happened? I probably had, literally, no exaggeration, over 50 media
wow.
requests, whether it be for radios or newspapers or podcasts. But I was very overwhelmed, and I knew that I didn't really want to speak to anyone that I didn't know or that I didn't trust, because I know how media can kind of skew your words,
Mm.
if they want to, and point you in a direction to make you say something that you don't want to say, or something along those lines. So I was very wary of that. And I have completely stepped back actually from media for that reason. And yeah, I guess this with you here on this podcast is the first real open and honest chat I've had with someone.
It was Tuesday morning, right? What kind of led that decision to, I feel like, putting this up?
Um, I'll start with that last part there. So what led to it was the feeling of being on such a high. Like, if you look at those last six posts, it's me playing for the Chiefs, just like absolutely buzzing in life. Like, this is a dream of mine. We did it.
Mm.
Absolute historic occasion. And then Monday, I was still on a bit of a buzz, but as the day wore on, I just realized, well, that's over. And um, has anything changed? And I'm still getting up super early to go to training so I can go to work, so I can fit physio in at lunch. I was meal prepping. I was going to training late at night, coming home after dark. I had a 4 hour FPC training on Monday after the weekend. And I was sitting there in class. I was teaching at the time. My boys were doing a silent test, so that's all right. Um, and I just thought, man, I've been here for 10 years, at the highest level of women's rugby in the world, and I'm still doing this just to live.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and I probably, it is being quite open and vulnerable, but I wasn't in a good headspace at the time. I was feeling quite down after, I guess you could call it a come down after the weekend. Um, and when I thought about it, I experienced that all the time. There's all this hype around some games and stuff, but the reality is that on Monday we go back to our normal day jobs, to get by. And yeah, so I was in a pretty low space when I posted it. And yeah, I was nervous when I hit send, but I didn't think it'd blow up that much.